Okay, next, please give us any useful and practical English expressions that you use every day or that native speakers use in actual situations. Anything,
So
sky's the limit.
First thing that pops in my mind. Very good. It's shogunai desu.
Hey, me too.
That's the first thing. Like, it is what it is. Like,
it is what it is.
I think just as common as it is said in Japanese, but like in English, it's used. I probably use it every hour.
Yeah.
Every 10 minutes.
I use it a lot. Every day.
It is what it is.
So it is what it is. It's one. Kind of we said it earlier. Play it by ear. I use it for, hey, we don't know how something's going to turn out in the future, so playing it by ear kind of goes along. I don't know, somebody can correct me if it's completely wrong where it comes from, but I think it has to do with music. If you want to learn how to play a song or something like that, you listen to it and you're just going with the flow instead of actually reading the actual music sheet and things. I'm not a musician, obviously, but
play the ear.
Yeah, play it by ear.
Play by ear. I didn't know that. Okay, interesting.
Sometimes, like when you don't know what's gonna happen, or you gotta do something, how we say, like on the fly. When you don't know about it beforehand, and they just come up and say it. I say I'm gonna do it live instead of going and maybe practicing, whatever. I'm just like, I'm just gonna go do it, and we'll see what happens. So
On the fly.
yeah, just do things.
How about raining cats and dogs?
Exactly. We're in Okinawa. Storms rolling all the time, and it's always heavy. So it's raining cats and dogs.
Pouring buckets.
You know?
I feel like many Japanese people say heavy rainy.
Ooh, no, just heavy rain.
Heavy rain.
Just heavy rain, not heavy rainy. Yeah.
Sorry, heavy rain. Sorry.
Yeah.
Heavy rain.
Heavy rain. Yeah, heavy rain. Good.
Yeah. But sometimes
Pouring down or pouring?
Pouring.
It's
Downpour.
pouring down or it's pouring.
Pouring.
Yeah, it's pouring outside.
Pouring outside.
Yeah, pouring outside.
I'm on the edge of my seat to say you're excited.
Speak of the devil or break the leg.
Break a leg, speak of the devil. Those are good ones.
Yeah.
Depending on the generation that uses it. That's more of the older generation, I think, we're kind of
Really?
using it.
Speak of the devil?
So break a leg?
I don't do that.
I was thinking, I was associating more with break a leg.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that's right.
Ganbatte.
Yeah, come with it. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, you're saying you got it, but that's kind of it's not. Hey, you got it, but it's kind of the same.
So, for example, I often say, I agree with that. If my idea is the same with others, do you have like another expressions?
We're on the same page.
Oh,
You read my mind.
Yeah.
Exactly. Great minds think alike.
Ooh, that's
But never mind. No.
But what?
But is it fools? Fools rarely differ or something? I don't know.
I use great minds think alike.
Yeah.
When you're agreeing with somebody,
Yeah.
or somebody has the same ideas as you.
Yeah.
What about What about wing it?
Oh, wing it?
Just wing it.
Yeah.
Full
that
send.
kind of, but
Not an everyday
yeah.
expression.
It's like play it by ear, right? You're winging it.
That's kind of like playing it by ear, or just
Yeah.
kind of winging it.
Later, I want to say. So maybe say, how are you finding Okinawa? How are you finding?
Yeah.
I used to say, how's Okinawa only?
Yeah.
Some people say, how are you finding Okinawa?
Yeah, how are you finding
What's
Okinawa?
Yeah.
That's
What is Okinawa? I can't.
So
Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
If I translate it.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Ish.
please tell me, how are you finding Okinawa?
How about what brings you to blah blah
Yeah,
blah?
yeah. What brings you to Okinawa? What brings you to town? Or hey, what brings you to, this area? That if that's not really common in Japanese, but that's kind of like saying, hey, why are you here? Why'd you come here? How'd you come here? Why? Why did you come here? Is it usually for work or for school? Or
So if I say why did you come to Okinawa, it's kind of rude.
Yeah, it almost sounds.
Yeah, when you say
it's
it
like
like
less
that,
hospitable.
yeah.
Why did you come here?
Yeah.
Why are you here right now?
What brings
Get
you-
out.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very-
customs.
It's much softer tone than being rude.
Yes.
Nailed it.
Nailed it?
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Nailed it 使ってたね。
Nailed it is, yeah, it's pretty used quite often.
Give me an example.
So it's funny you say that because the only thing that pops in my head is Netflix has a great show called Nailed It where they go ahead and they make a cake and then somebody tries to copy making the cake and it's called Nailed It because they're really bad at baking and it's always messed up. So. But nailed it just means like, hey, I attempted something and it ended up to be perfect or ended up, you know, ended up
Successful.
good. Yeah, successful. So you say nailed it.
Yeah.
Well, piece of cake is very common. Piece of cake when something's easy, right? And it's like, hey, how was that? Oh, it was a piece of cake. How'd you do in the test? Oh, it was a piece of cake.
Aced it.
Yeah, aced it. That's another way of saying it.
Aced it.
Yeah,
Aced
aced it.
Aced it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
How do you
and,
spell?
ACED, so like tennis.
Mhm.
So you know in tennis,
Oh.
and somebody hits it, and it's called an ace.
Oh,
So they aced it.
So,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's all. That's all for today. So yeah, see you in the next video.
またねー。